welcome to FireStarTarot. I'm Empress Egypt. As you guys can tell from the title, this is going to be a love message, okay? So the way my messages work is obviously I have no control over the messages. Obviously, it's not a predetermined video. It's just messages from Spirit, okay? I have already shuffled off camera and set intentions. Remember, you guys, gender is very fluid here on my channel, okay? So, of course, put yourself where you need to, but don't make things fit, okay? This is live stream on Facebook as well as YouTube, so hello both worlds. Don't forget to say hello, hello. Hi, you guys. Hey, Katie. Hey, Madam Melanin. How are you? I see you again, girl. I see you. So anyways, so yeah, the messages come through the way they come through. Again, you'll know if the message is for you. If it's not, don't be negative in the comments, you guys. Negativity will be blocked. This is a healing channel. It's about expansion. It's about self-growth, self-love, self-confidence, and of course, the perfect life, right? The perfect manifestation and balance of everything, okay? Let's see if you guys need to follow me on social media. All my links in the description box. I have created my new YouTube channel for Awoke Cosmos. There, I have not uploaded any content yet, you guys. But if you guys want to go subscribe over on that channel, I have provided the link down below. That is my beauty line eventually that will be coming out. October 31st is the launch date on the blue moon, right? Awesome, right? So yeah, definitely follow me over there. I'll be uploading videos in between now and launch date, okay, with just products that I'm working on behind the scenes for you guys. Let's see. Don't forget, follow me on Instagram. I announce all of my winners over there for all of my subscriber giveaways. All you have to do to be entered to any of my giveaways is just be subscribed to my YouTube channel, okay? So I think that's pretty much everything, you guys. If I forgot anything, I'll put it in the description box afterward. Don't forget to check your birth chart too. It's important, all right? So you know your placement. I think that's it. So let's see what Spirit has for you, okay? Spirit, all right, what messages do you have for my collective today when it comes to love, when it comes to union? Show me what I need to see, please. Spirit, show me what I need to see, the messages for my collective. Karmic relationships, okay? So obviously karmic relationships have a hold on a lot of you, all right? So maybe you guys are in karmic situations. Maybe the person you're with is in a karmic situation. You know, the overall energy, though, is Orion energy. So it just has a lot to do with the polarity, the opposites of things, okay? This is all about the soul growth. It's understanding that in these polar opposites, you're growing, right? Regardless if it's something you want or something you have that you don't really, you realize you don't want, you know, it just depends on the situation, different strokes for different folks here, okay? But this also talks about conflict, okay? So the conflict that you're going through in your current situations or the conflict that maybe, you know, somebody else has put you in, okay? We will clarify and find out exactly what's going on here. Let's get a few more messages and then we'll get into clarifying, okay? Spirit, what else do you have for my collective today? What else do you have for my collective when it comes to love and unions? Show me what I need to see, Spirit. Hello, Gladys. How are you over there on Facebook? I see you. Too many messages, you guys. Too many messages. Just keep in mind on Facebook, I know you guys are different. You're used to seeing things different over there on Facebook. I am a YouTube content creator, so my readings are free. My collective readings that I do basically give you guys a shitload of videos a week, okay? Those are my free readings. If you want personal questions answered, you guys, that would be a personal reading. I am taking appointments for the month of August, so my books are open. If you do want to book an appointment with me, my email's down below or up above on Facebook. Just send me an email and be like, hey, Empress Egypt, let me get your price list and I'll send it over, okay, you guys? All right, so let's see, Spirit. What else do you have for my collective today when it comes to love and union? Show me what I need to see, please, Spirit. Any other messages? Maybe this is the only message. Maybe it's just going to be a karmic situation type of thing. Let her know. Let's see what's going on. Here we go. We got 2 more. Oh, actually, perfect. 3. I wanted 4 messages anyway, so there we go. All right, bottom of the deck, we do have perspective. Remember, so it's going to be all about your perspective in this reading, okay? So we have Lumeria. I don't know how y'all would pronounce it. Lumeria, right? Lemuria. Lemuria. I don't even know how to pronounce that. I'm not going to lie. Creating heaven on earth, it's happening, okay? So I do feel like a lot of my collective is really creating this peace on earth, this happiness within their own lives, even within all this conflict and chaos, okay? It's trying to make sense of things. It's trying to balance things out. We also have all paths lead home, inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within, right? Powerful energy, very powerful energy. All about trusting your intuition, right? Trusting the energy that you feel within and not having to make sense of shit in the 3D because it makes sense on the inside. We also have the Whale and Orca elders. Share your song, frequency and sound, diving deep, right? It's about that energetic level where you're in an energy of just pure happiness, pure balance, and therefore your energy just radiates on everybody else, okay? So this is some really good energy starting off with. So let's clarify and find out what's going on. And we'll just kind of see where we go, all right, you guys? Y'all know how these collective readings go. We'll just see where I'm drawn to. This is the Mystic Mondays Tarot. If you guys are interested, I provided I haven't provided links, but all of the names of the tarot decks I use are down below in case you forget what I was saying or forget which one I was talking about. So they're all listed down below, all the ones that are within my reach, okay? All the other ones, there's too many to list, so it's just the ones that I gravitate to the most. All right, so let's see what's going on. We have the Tower, Destruction, and we have the Star in reverse, which is not being fulfilled, okay? So I do feel like, honestly, this third-party situation clearly was devastating, all right? It was a devastating situation, and you felt like all of your hopes and faith, your hopes, your wishes, your desires, your dreams were crushed, okay? Spirit, what else do we have for this karmic situations? Karmic relationships. Show me the conflicts within my collective's energy. Show me the polarity. Show me the growth. Show me what I need to see when it comes to the collective, please. When the karmic relationships. We have the Magician manifesting, right? Interesting. So I do feel like even though there's been destruction, even though you really feel like, you know, there's just this energy of your world being destroyed, right? And not making sense of a whole lot of things, there's still this energy of you just as an individual really growing, right? Really manifesting the things that you want here. Let's see if we can find out who this is. All right, Spirit. Let's see if we can clarify a little bit more here. I feel like both of you, honestly, I feel like both of you guys are in karmic relationships here. I could be wrong because it is speaking of the polarity, right? So that's even your significant other, right? Or the significant other you don't have, right? Because different situations for each of you. But I feel like this is both of you guys, no matter if you have someone envisioned or not, right? Or if you have someone you're thinking about or not. Now, clearly it's a karmic situation. So this is telling me that a lot of you guys, it is going to be that situation of your person's in another relationship kind of energy. But I do in the same aspect, I feel that other end too, right? That maybe you're in a karmic situation, maybe not even in a physical relationship with someone, but just the people around you, whether you chose family and friends over this person or not even about you choosing this person or not. Let me clarify here because, again, I'm feeling it on both sides. I really am. And I feel like because of this karmic relationship or whatever's going on with this karmic relationship, I do feel like things are manifesting, though. And without this karmic relationship, I don't think things would be manifesting. Does that make sense? So let's see what's going on here. Spirit, what else do we have? All right, let's see if we can find out who this is. Spirit, who is this here? Who's in the karmic relationship? Six of Wands. The conflicting, somebody you haven't won with, someone you haven't taken a new passionate beginning with. Let's see here. So this situation is a situation where definitely somebody's made a decision to not be with you or to not start a new passionate beginning with you. So I am feeling somebody from the past type, obviously some type of energy like that, where you feel some type of way, something that you feel like you don't really know if you quite want or not. So it's this energy of kind of being left just hanging around, right? It's an energy of not really knowing, being unsure. Again, it has to do with these wishes, these dreams that you have, that you're not having fulfilled here. All right, Spirit, anything else when it comes to this karmic relationship? Princess of Swords. Princess of Swords, sorry, feminine energy, but feminine energy that is a little immature, but is very clear. Not very clear, but at least they think they're clear here, okay? So this person you're dealing with, this could be the karmic coming through. This could also be your person. We're going to clarify a lot on this card. I'm going to be pulling from a lot of decks here. So clearly there's going to be a little bit of confusion towards the end of the cards and clarification. We'll get the full picture. I do feel like there's an individual, okay, whether this is your karmic situation or the person that you're thinking of's karmic situation. This individual, though, is very, very cutting with their words, okay? They're not a bad individual. They're just kind of immature. So this is a very smart individual here. This is someone who can literally use thoughts against you, use words against you, or even use your own words against you here. But this is also someone who can also be a very, very smart person, someone who can actually help people out. So let me dive a little bit deeper. Spirit, please elaborate a little bit more. Knight of Cups energy in reverse. No love, no action being taken when it comes to love. So yeah, I do feel like, honestly, this is the third party situation in your person, okay? The person you're thinking of here, because we have the Knight of Cups coming through in reverse, right? This is a disunion with this King of Cups. Hey, Amy, how are you, my love? Hey, Roots of Wellness. Hey, Tulip. All right. So, hey, Katie, I think I already said hi to you. All right. So this is, I'm feeling like this is your person that you haven't had action with, right? This person that hasn't taken action, or you haven't taken action with, involving emotions, involving love, okay? Again, this is someone you haven't had that new passionate beginning with. This is someone who could be in a relationship with this Princess of Swords. It's an immature kind of, maybe love, I don't know, maybe passion, because there is the Two of Wands here and there's not a new passionate beginning, telling me I feel like there's already passion involved, especially too with the Six of Wands, okay? This is you feeling like you lost your intimate partner, feeling like this intimate partner is with this Princess of Swords energy, you know? It's like, you know, this person doesn't treat your person right, straight up. So there is this outer perception, remember, because we've got the perspective. It's all in the perspective on how you see things. So I do feel like with this grounding energy, honestly, collective, it's just that you're really focused on this karmic situation, what your person's going through here, okay? Let's see if we can clarify just a little bit more, and then we'll get into the next card, okay? All right, Spirit, do you have anything else when it comes to the karmic relationship? Show me what I need to see, please, when it comes to the karmic relationships. The Phoenix. So yeah, this, you know, the karmic relationship, you have to understand, you guys, karmic relationships are really made to teach you, right? Soulmate connections are learning lessons. Karmic relationships are a part of soulmate connections, right? It's a person that you're supposed to meet so that you can learn what it is that you really don't like or what you do like, including on the polar opposite end, on the receiving end, somebody walking away from you towards something else, or vice versa. It's just understanding that regardless, there's going to be conflict on either side, just depending on how you look at it. Really, you know, that's ultimately what it comes down to, is the way you're looking at the situations around you. And I do feel like with this energy, it's just, you know, you have to understand that these karmic relationships were made. This person leaving you and going to a karmic relationship was made so that this person can understand, change their mind. This is what's really important about this card, is it's about changing your mind. It's about changing the way that you're thinking. It's about transforming, right? It's all about that new phase. It's like the Death card, right? It's after, you know, the ashes of the Phoenix, right? Phoenix dies, the ashes rise, and you know what I'm saying? Again, it's reborn, right? It's the cycles ending and the new phase starting, okay? So this karmic relationship had to take place, but I also feel like with this energy, this is confirming that the karmic relationships are ending. The conflicts are ending. This is a transformation. This is changed mind, okay? Spirit, what's going on with this changed mind? Who's changing mind? What's going on here? What is this changed mind energy? Show me what I need to see with the karmic relationships. What's going on? Okay, it's not going to clarify that. So Sword and Rose at the bottom of the deck, mental clarity when it comes to love. All right, so that's pretty obvious. I do feel like your person does have a change of mind, or if not, this karmic relationship does, okay? It just kind of is what it is. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on with Lumeria, right? Creating heaven on earth, it's happening, all right? So what's happening, right? Because obviously this is kind of like a past energy here. I feel like, you know, divine speaking as far as past, maybe going into current, maybe possible future here. So let's see what's going on with this Lumeria. All right, Spirit, what is this Lumeria about? What is the heaven that is being created here on earth? Show me what I need to see, please, for my collective energy. What do we have, Spirit? Show me what I need to see. Show me what's going on here. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. The thing's not manifested, right? So I feel like there's a lot of things, honestly, for my collective that haven't been going right. You feel like things aren't working out to your advantage. So, and again, this is past tense energy. So now it's an energy of understanding that Spirit's saying, hey, look, I got a message for you. That message is that things are going to happen. The things that weren't manifested will be coming manifested, right? It's happening. That's what Spirit's saying. It's happening. The non-reconciliation is happening. The power of love is happening. The Princess of Cups and immature love is happening. It's taking place, the beginning, the workings with this injustice, with this unbalancing, right? Very, very interesting. So what this is telling me already is that this karmic relationship is coming to an end, okay? Heaven on earth is happening. The things that you have always wanted to manifest are happening. What's being manifested? What heaven is being created here on earth? Your injustice, the things you didn't manifest, involving this power of love, right? The power of love during this separation, during whatever's taking place, the fighting, the arguing, this non-reconciliation, this immature love. It's happening. Let's clarify a little bit. Bottom of the deck, the Lover's in reverse. This disunion, it's happening, right? Something within this disunion is activating, you guys. And I've been feeling this energy. This energy has been very fluid the past week, and I'm pretty sure just watching other tarot readers and the tarot readings, you can pick up on the same energy, all right? Let's clarify a little bit here. Let's find out what's really going on with this injustice and this non-reconciliation, right? And not manifesting this non-reconciliation. So, I mean, obviously it's happening. It's going to take place, but I just want to see what's really going on here, right? What is the injustices that happened, all right? Let's take a look at what were the injustices and why you want reconciliation after this injustice, okay? Spirit, what was the injustice that took place? Show me the injustice, please. Conflicting, Ten of Wands, burdens, oppression, okay? So, maybe when you guys were in union, there was a little bit of oppression feeling, like maybe when this person ended things with you, you felt like it was left, there were things left unsaid, there were issues left pages left unturned. It was like a book was opened, a few pages were, flipped through, and then the book didn't go on, right? So it's this conflicting energy, and you feel like it's an injustice because you don't have closure is what I'm feeling like. I'm going to be straight up honest with you, because it's this energy of waiting for somebody to come back, right? Or waiting for someone to come to you. But with the Ten of Wands, this is a releasing of burdens, right? So this is the things that you have been carrying heavy in your heart, right? Because this power of love is very important here when it comes down to the things not manifested, because that power of love that you still had for yourself. Okay, well, we won't even say yourself, because literally it was the love that you put into this person that created the love for yourself, right? That's what this power of love is about, because it's on both ends, right? It's the polar opposites. So this injustice, in the same sense that you feel the injustice was done to you, on the opposite end, your person was going through things as well, right? This karmic relationship, things not working right. So even though you're in your pain, you're slowly growing your power of love, and you're starting to love yourself. You're starting to understand, I can manifest these things. I can create these things. I can achieve these things. Yes, it's a battle. It takes baby steps. It's not going to happen overnight, but it's the fact that you've been working hard, and Spirit saying, I'm rewarding you. These things are going to happen. The things that have conflicted you, these injustices, this non-manifesting, right? You're working hard on manifesting this connection, and it's not taking place, or at least the emotions behind it, right? Not the physicality of it. But there's still this energy of bringing it to the manifestation. It's been in the energetic realm, right? It's been in the 5D realm. Now it's the taking place of 3D is what I'm really feeling here, straight up. Spirit, anything else when it comes to this non-reconciliation or even this injustice, Spirit, when it comes to the heaven on earth? Conflicting Knight of Wands energy. Here's that Knight of Wands again, right? Fire energy doesn't have to be. It's just that passion, that drive, that ambition, that intimacy, that romance, right? You want reconciliation with this person. Well, you feel like you're not going to have reconciliation, though, right? But Spirit's saying, man, it's coming to fruition. It's happening. Whether you realize it or not, it's happening. This disunion, this grounding energy of this disunion is creating all of these things. So because of the separation, all of these things are taking place. It's important to understand that. Because of this separation, because of the karmic situations, because of this disunion, these things are taking place. You had to go through the pain of it to understand the pleasure in it, all right? So let's see with this, all paths lead to home. All paths lead to home, all right? So why is this coming through? Why is Spirit telling you to trust your intuition? Let's see. All right, Spirit, what do we have for all paths lead home? Show me why all paths lead home is here. Show me what I need to see when it comes to turning the gaze within. Why does my collective need to turn the gaze within? Show me what I need to see, and show my collective what they need to see, please. Okay, you guys, one more time for my personal readings. So the readings that you guys get on here are my collective readings. They are the free readings. If you want to ask any personal questions or you want a personal reading, I do charge for personal readings. Just email me and I'll send you my price list. If you can't afford a personal reading, definitely make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel, because once you subscribe, you're automatically entered into my giveaways. Six of Wands just came out in reverse. The things you lost, right? I feel like, honestly, you guys, really quick, let me go back to the reading because it's important here. I do feel like you're not trusting your intuition on these things that you lost. I feel like you're looking at them as a loss instead of as a win, right? So you're looking at the sadness and the pain and the loss of this situation. And Spirit's telling you, turn that gaze within, right? Look at it as okay, what did this loss do for you? Make this loss a win. I feel like you're looking at it as a loss, like you're feeling defeated in this situation. This is why Spirit's telling you, trust your intuition, all right? Trust your energy. Don't doubt yourself, right? Because you have to logically think about your emotions, but you do need to also trust your emotions, right? Trust your instinct, trust your intuition here. Seven of Wands, there's a lot of fear when it comes to this intimate connection, because I feel like this connection was really intimate. And I'm talking about a very powerful connection here. I feel it. Very, very powerful connection. It's been coming through for a while now, okay? This is that kind of energy where you could cut the energy with a knife in the dang room. Like, seriously, that powerful, okay? All right, let me see. I'll go over you guys know how I do. I'll go over your comments at the end, all right, you guys? And then if there's any questions that were asked, I'll go back and answer them for y'all, okay? All right, so let's see what's going on here. Spirit, what else do you have? What else do you have for us? Spirit, show me what I need to see. Nine of Pentacles, there you go. Yeah, you need to turn your gaze within. To be able to get this wish fulfillment that you're wanting and you're trying to manifest, you have to look within. You can't look without. You can't compare your situation to anybody else. You can't compare your situation to what it should look like, according to Disney movies and the shows you watch. Remember, you guys, the second you turn on your television, I don't care what you're watching, from the news channel to the music channel, anything that you're freaking watching is influence, period. Done, right? Turn off your phones every now and then. It's good, including from these tarot readings, let me tell you. This energy, though, is understanding that you need to turn that gaze within, right? I feel like there's a lot of outer influence here, okay? Especially with you, collective. This outer influence is creating a lot of problems and fears, all within its own, right? That's not even the problems and fears of the lack of intimacy or whatever, or not having it in this connection or not having this person. That's just saying that if you really fully... It's like Spirit's trying to tell you, you need to brace yourself. You need to trust yourself here, because things are about to be unveiled, right? Things are about to become heaven on earth for you. And if you're not in the right place where you need to be with these fears released, with these fears gone, you're going to have a hard time realizing the wish fulfillment in front of you, because remember, you've expected something. So now you have to get rid of those expectations and understand that you can have this wish fulfillment. You just can't really look and think of what it's going to look like. Does that make sense? You need to get rid of that 3D perception of what you think this person should look like, what you think this person, and I'm not talking about this person that's in a karmic relationship. I'm talking about the expectation of what this person should be, period, okay? Once you start trusting your intuition fully, and you don't have to, in this 3D world, in the tangible world, the things you can touch, including the physical body of this person, okay? Because the physical body of this person is the same thing as the 3D tangible thing. So if you can just trust your intuition, I promise you, you will have wish fulfillment when it comes to manifestation. All the things you wish for, right? All of it. When it comes to the actual things you can touch, you will have it. You just have to trust your intuition. You have to release the problems and fears. You have to. At least try to balance it. Yeah, look, 8 of Cups. You have to walk away from what no longer serves you here. It's exactly what it's saying. You have to walk away from what no longer serves you. I know the future or what you're walking away to may be scary as hell. You don't know what it looks like. There's no, see, that's the thing is, there's no expectations in the future other than what it is that you want, what it is that you're hoping for, you're wishing for, and you're trying to manifest. But as far as like, once you release these fears, the only fears there is the not knowing, the abyss. I feel like these problems and fears is, again, the unknown. right? The not knowing. This is why Spirit's telling you, go within. Go within and trust how you feel. If you're not happy, you're not happy. Stop staying in situations that are continuing to make you unhappy. It's a lot of cards, you guys. I'm not going to put them on the table, but you know me, I'll take them into consideration, right? 9 of Wands, there's that ending again, right? A lot of this ending that's taking place. You're supposed to be trusting your intuition. It's like you know that this ending took place for a reason, but a part of you still gets caught up in the concept of you not physically having the person, so you start to miss them again. But it's like, I feel like a lot of you collectively know that this is your person. You know that the ending took place so that you could grow and they could grow. Like, you know this, right? There's that 10 of Wands again. That's the releasing of the burdens now, though, right? When you trust your intuition, you release these burdens. You're carrying them over here, right? You're carrying them right here. You're bringing heaven. Heaven's coming, right, here on earth. But you're still conflicted on releasing these burdens. And finally, you trust your intuition and you release these burdens, okay? You release them. You release these two opposing forces that have been conflicting within you, your thought and your emotions. It's exactly what this is. You thinking about this person and thinking about the emotions of this person. You release these conflicting forces that have you stagnating, right? Because you trust your intuition, you start to say, okay, I no longer need to see things for what they are. I know what they are. Get the difference? You don't need to see it. You don't need to see the hard facts. You don't need to see this person with you to fill them with you. That's this energy I'm feeling. It's like you finally release these two conflicting, forces and just say, you know what? I need to think about my emotions a little bit more here. I've obviously been too much in my emotions, or either I've been thinking about them too much. It hasn't been very balanced. So finally, you trust your intuition and the balancing takes place. The blindfold is released. You start to see, but I'm not talking about seeing in the 3D. I'm talking about seeing in the energy of the divine, right? The 5D connection. Knight of Wands energy, taking action. Maybe this Knight of Wands is going to come in. We'll clarify. I'm going to keep this Knight of Wands on the table. 9 of Swords, endings. Endings to the way you're thinking, though, not endings to a situation, okay? So once you trust your intuition, you get this Knight of Wands, and you put an ending to this thought process, period. Okay? So let's clarify a little bit before we get into the next card. So why do you feel like you're losing? Is it because of the physical emotions of this person, like the physicality of it, like the not having this person in your possession, like the missing the body, the warmth, Or is it just because this person left you? Why does the collective feel like they lost in this situation, and why are they not trusting their intuition? 10 of Swords. Yeah, it's because they ended it with you. Okay. Let's see. What are the problems and fears within the collective? Why aren't they trusting their intuition, or why are you guys afraid to trust your intuition? Spirit, why is my collective afraid to trust their intuition? Queen of Wands. 5 of Cups. Because the fear of this person walking away again. It conflicts you to be the Queen of Wands. It conflicts you to take action towards the things that you're really passionate about because they've led you astray in the past tense, right? This is the past energy. This is you really focusing on being defeated, right? It's carrying this loss with you. Really focused on this person leaving you over and over again, or even just this person walking away from you all over and over again. So what is it that you manifest, right? When you start trusting your intuition, Spirit, what does my collective start manifesting? Death, transformation, change. The Death card is change. Doesn't matter how you look at it, it's change. But it's a good change because the old cycle is dying. This end, the way you were thinking, this is the change. So you manifest that change, right? What changes, Spirit? What changes? Nine of Cups. I can't make this shit up. Your Nine of Cups changes. You manifest the 9 of Cups just by trusting your intuition. So let's see why this Knight of Wands is here, Spirit. Why is the Knight of Wands here? The Princess of Cups, the immature love that's in disunion. I feel like, honestly, when you make the change you need to, I feel like, let me clarify a little bit here. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords. The King of Wands is definitely certain, right? The King of Wands is definitely clear and taking action, right? Spirit, why else is the Knight of Wands here? Sorry, the Knight of Wands, not the King of Wands, you guys. I don't know why. If I said the King of Wands, I apologize. I meant to say the Knight of Wands. Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Look, I feel like once you start focusing on you and trusting your intuition and manifesting and changing for yourself, Spirit comes in and gives you the Nine of Cups. Spirit's telling you, I'm going to give you the Nine of Cups. I'm going to give you this happiness, but you have to understand that this happiness lies within you, right? So this is when that blindfold's revealed, right? Knight of Wands comes in. Knight of Wands comes in. The Knight of Wands comes in, right? Towards the Queen of Cups and the Princess of Cups, right? The old immature love that he knew that he's in disunion with, and the Queen of Cups that he knows you are now. It's like a younger version of you and the new you, like, right? But there's still this disunion, right? But he's this entity, right? This King of Wands, whether it's masculine or feminine, is taking action towards this love that has been separated, this disunion, right? Energy of the lovers in reverse, okay? So let's see what's going on with this last card, and then we will look at some more clarification here, okay? So the Orca, right? The Whale and Orca elders, about trusting your vibration, your frequency. So now we know what's kind of going on with the situation. Let's see what this final energy becomes and why Spirit wants to show you guys as a collective. Okay. So this energy is still that the ending happened to me in your thoughts, okay? This is the energy. This is the frequency, okay? And this is where you need to dive deep. This is the shadow work, okay? So this is where we'll leave the reading off with, okay? But Spirit's saying you need to dive deep when it comes to this ending that was done to you in your head, okay? Because that's what's stopping this taking a leap of faith. That's what's stopping this taking a risk, right? That's what's creating this Three of Cups situation. Spirit, what else do I need to see when it comes to the vibrations of diving deep? Show me what I need to see, please, Spirit. Spirit, why is this frequency here? Show me the energy of this frequency, please. What does my collective need to dive deep? Where does my collective need to dive deep? Okay, something flipped. The Knight of Swords. Interesting. Taking action, being clear, right? This is about your thoughts again. This is communication. I do feel like there's not a whole lot of communication. If so, the communication is not very clear. So it's an energy of, again, if you don't trust your intuition here, collective, okay? If you don't fully trust your intuition, if you don't fully fulfill that happiness in the solo path, I don't feel like this connection is going to come through, because this connection, this energy ends up leaving with this, yes, you're clear that if you keep thinking about this ending like that, you're not going to ever have a new action. You're never going to have a leap of faith towards something new. It's like this energy is, you know, right? This is like Spirit telling you, you know. You know. I'll clarify the Knight of Swords and make sure it's not someone else coming in, maybe a new love coming in, maybe it's this person taking action. We haven't clarified. This is just the energy I'm picking up on, but Spirit, show me the energy, please. Show me what I need to dive deep. Show my collective where they need to dive deep. Princess of Swords. Interesting. And the Three of Wands in reverse. So yeah, let's clarify. Bottom of the deck, still the Three of Cups. So I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like a lot of this is going back to this third party situation. Okay. You really focusing on your person and what they're doing instead of just getting your shit together, straight up kind of energy, right? So that's the frequency, right? That's just what the energy is. All right, Spirit, let's find out why my collective is afraid to release, afraid to take a leap of faith, afraid to just take that risk, right? Why are you so consumed with this ending over and over again with this person, right? And why is the Knight of Swords here? Why is the Princess of Swords here? Why are you so, focused on this Three of Wands energy? And if it's even you, it may be your person. So let's see what's going on. All right, Spirit, what do we have for the Ten of Swords in reverse, Spirit? Why is there a replay of this ending over and over again? The Lovers in reverse, this separation, right? The ending to this union, okay? So the energy is the energy of the separation of this union. Make sense? That's why this Ten of Swords here, it's that energy of you still feeling like that. So maybe this is still current energy and maybe this is possible future energy, but it's just this energy of really focusing on the ending that was taken place, that was not your decision, by this person that ended this union, that ended this love story. Okay? So why is the Fool here? Why are you afraid to take a leap of faith? Why are you afraid to jump? Okay? Why are you afraid to take a risk? Spirit, show me what I need to see when it comes to the fear of the risk. The Emperor. So this can be two ways. You're afraid to take a leap of faith towards your Emperor, but more importantly, I feel like you're afraid, it's the same energy. You're afraid this Emperor is not going to take a leap of faith towards you. Or the Emperor is afraid to take a leap of faith towards you. Again, it's polar. It doesn't matter where it's at. It's the same energy, right? I'll clarify with the card, but, let's just get into this for a minute. Bottom of the deck, the Hermit in reverse, right? Not trusting intuition, not trusting in the light, not trusting in divine timing. All right, so let's find out who this Knight of Swords is. Spirit, who is this Knight of Swords coming through for this energy? Who's this Knight of Swords energy? Who's being clear here? Who's taking action to communication? What's going on with this Knight of Swords energy? All right, crossing you, right? Conflicting is this balance. So it's going to hold the action back. Yeah, Two of Swords, two opposing forces, and the Knight of Swords taking action, okay? So the Knight of Swords energy can be for you or your person here. It's kind of hard to say because, again, it's just the polar opposite is all this is. So, of course, you're going to have to take yourself and put it in whatever situation it is. But the Knight of Swords energy is saying, look, your frequency at this energy level is, if you want to be, it's like you're clear. You know that the only conflicts in your life right now is the fact that you have two opposing forces, right? Two decisions that need to be made that are kind of bumping heads. It's like you can't make a decision whether to forget this person or to move on, or if this is your person or if it's not, if this person's coming back or if they're not coming back. It's that energy, right? It's that back and forth energy here. So it's like you're clear on this, like you know this, right? This is the energy, and if you guys want to share this energy, own it and share it. But it's both of you guys not taking action or wanting to take action. It's both of you guys not having faith in the situation and then having faith in the situation. It's both of you guys not being balanced and then being balanced. It's this energy of being back and forth. And you guys are both very clear that you're back and forth on this energy. Why is the Princess of Swords here? Seven of Pentacles, Lord of Success, unfulfilled. Yeah. So I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, Six of Cups. Okay, so now I see what this is. So this is the Princess of Swords and the Knight of Swords. This is a couple. This is you and your person. Okay, this is you and your counterpart in an immature mindset. Okay. So this is where the energy is going to leave off in this reading, is kind of both of you guys in an immature mindset. When I say immature, I don't mean immature as far as like immaturity. I'm just talking about like the beginning stages of really thinking clearly. Because remember, you guys just ended this cycle with the Ten of Swords thought process, right? So the masculine energy here is very conflicted on the balancing act, right? Juggling, not trusting intuition. And again, it can be both of you guys here. It really can. This can be just, the masculine and feminine thoughts within, right? But it's a masculine energy of being very conflicted. And then this feminine energy, interesting enough, is in an energy of thinking about this Six of Cups, thinking about this equal give and take in this union, okay? Thinking about the success that was unfulfilled within this union, thinking of the memories in the past tense with this union, losing everything with this union. So again, it's like this going back to the energy again, right? Makes sense. Let's focus on this Three of Pentacles. I was going to say, let's focus on this Three of Wands, and it just kind of shot out. It was on the bottom of the deck, happiness. Yeah. I do feel like, honestly, there's a lot of emphasis on a third-party situation, karmic relationship, working hard with a karmic relationship. The Three of Wands, though, there's an ending to this intimacy within this third-party situation. So let's clarify a little bit more. Why is the Three of Wands here, Spirit, in reverse? Show me what I need to see when it comes to this Three of Wands in reverse, please. Nine of Wands, Lord of great strength. And it was in conflicting, right? So it's important. This goes back to the very beginning with this karmic relationship. And we'll clarify a little bit more here with the Island Time Wellness. So it goes back to the very beginning of this relationship. The Hermit on the bottom of the deck, still not trusting in divine timing, still not trusting in the divine process, not trusting in God, not trusting in the faith or the steps that that are led for you. It's kind of like choosing the fated life over the destined life here. But it's important to understand that it's this energy of back and forth in the third party situation of feeling like you're strong enough to walk away towards something better or strong enough to stay in the relationship and work hard on it. And I feel like, honestly, whoever's clicking on this video for this person that you're intrigued about or you're questioning here, whoever this reading is about or for, it's important to understand that this energy, Spirit's trying to say, look, your frequency is going to be exactly where it's at if you don't change your frequency, because your frequency is not changing. Your frequency is staying, right? Conflict, battle, challenge, unhappiness, right? Not trusting, third party situations that aren't leading anywhere, right? Let's clarify a little bit more here. So we know heaven on earth is about to happen. Spirit's giving it to you. Spirit wants you to know this. So let's find out what this heaven on earth is. Spirit, what is this overall clarifying energy of the heaven on earth? Show me what I need to see, please. What is taking place here on earth for my collective? Show me what I need to see. What is the heaven on earth? Talking, communication. Okay. Interested in conversating more. Awaited messages, arrives, text, call, email. I feel like whoever's clicking on this message has been waiting for communication with someone or waiting to communicate with someone here. But look, the clock came out. It takes time. You guys aren't ready. Not in this energy, not in this frequency. I don't know why this message is coming through, but it needed to be heard for someone here. This is all about the cycles. Remember, you guys, I do my expansion readings for a reason. Definitely check out your expansion zodiac sign reading. It'll show you the steps that you need to take step after step, right? From the source, the energy source, to the very first decision that needs to be made, right? What is this happiness? Are you going to choose yourself, someone else? It's this energy of just repeating a same cycle. This is a cycle repeating, okay? It's staying on the same frequency and it's not changing your frequency. So it's understanding that divine is saying, look, it's not happening because you need this time to heal. You need this time to change. You need this time to accept the cycles, face the reality of these cycles in the 3D perception, but also understand that you can't answer the 3D perception without that 5D energy, okay, without the source. So that's this energy. Let's take a look at, I forgot what this card said. Oh, all paths lead home, trusting your intuition, right? Turning that gaze within. Spirit, show me what happens when they turn that gaze within, when they trust their intuition. Interesting, there's still this focusing out. I still feel like that gaze is still focused out. That's what Spirit's saying. You're focusing out. You're not focusing in. That's your problem. You need to turn your gaze within, because this is where you're focused out. Your perception is out. Your perspective is out. Okay? Spirit, what happens though if they trust their intuition? What happens if they trust their intuition? Show me what happens if they trust their intuition. Let's go through one more time. What happens if they trust their intuition here, Spirit? I'm scared to even look. Interesting. So if you trust your intuition, you get the passion you want, right? We already know you get the Nine of Cups, but you get this passion. You also get the palm tree. You also get stability, right? You get stability because you're stable for yourself. You're growing, right? That's what stability is about. That's what the palm tree is about. It's about, yes, the serenity of the tree, but it's more importantly the trunk, the stability, right? The security, right? The permanence. Palm trees don't move. I mean, even in hurricanes here in Texas, Gulf Coast, palm trees don't really move a whole lot. So they're endurance, they're flexible, right? That's this energy. That's understanding that you get this. you understand that what you need is within. You don't need it in the outside. But by understanding that that is in, that's when you get everything on the outside, right? It's the concept of understanding that wealth comes from the inside. So if you're wealthy on the inside, if you love yourself, if you're confident with yourself, if you understand this 50-50 exchange that needs to take place, if you understand that you need to be the stability and consistency for yourself, eventually situations around you just aren't going to fit because they're not bringing anything to you that's going to expand you, or you're just going to expand alone because you're the stability for yourself, right? You don't need this person. You don't need anybody else to create the stability. And then once you understand that, that's when everything takes place. That's when you start getting the stability around you. Okay. So Texas represent. I've been all over Texas, New Braunfels, South Texas, Rivera, Corpus, Houston, the Woodlands, Galveston, Freeport. I've been everywhere. I've been all over. I've lived in Vegas. I've lived in Cali, Freeport, Oakland, Las Vegas. I've been everywhere. I had family that works for the airline, so they were able to travel very easily. So we just traveled everywhere. We lived everywhere. Yeah. Okay. So let's get back into this here. This energy, right? Leaving this energy in this current frequency that's not changing. Okay. And why is Spirit asking me? Like, why is Spirit bringing this up? Spirit, what's the point of this frequency and this diving deep? Spirit, why is the diving deep here? Show me why the diving deep is here. Because someone likes you, because someone is actually thinking and romancing and flirting, like in their energy level, like in their energy, they like you, they want to pursue you. Okay. Spirit, why else? The snake, competition. Makes sense though. Like if you don't change this frequency, you're not going to be able to see when you have competition. In other words, what Spirit's saying is, if you're in this same frequency, if this person comes towards you, you're not going to be able to tell if they like you or if they're actually just competing because you've done something that is kind of like, ooh, okay, she's changed. Let me see how she's doing. And then it's like you didn't really change, and then they come in because they think you changed or because you grew and you didn't, and then you can't see it for what it is because you didn't work on you. You didn't trust your intuition. If you don't know how to trust your intuition, this person walks in and takes action and they're not right. They're still in that competitive mindset. They're still in that immature, other women, dating other people, lots of options. You're not going to be able to see that because you're in that heart space of truly feeling for them, and you're not protecting yourself, and you're not exchanging energy. You're just going to allow them to take your energy again, and you're not going to get anything from them. You're just going to be in the same frequency again, waiting for this person to wake up and come back. You get what I'm saying? It's that energy. It's that same frequency. It's like the violin, right? Spirit, what else when it comes to this diving deep? The dragonfly, exactly. Spirit's saying, look, be lighthearted here, okay? You're going to find out some things. Some shit's going to happen, right? Again, I feel like with this heaven on earth, I feel like, you know, there may be something that just happens and you just have an epiphany. You have an awakening. Something makes sense to you, okay? Things are going to start to come to light. Things are going to adapt. Things are going to change. We've already seen change very, 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 very heavy in this reading, okay? But I think the change comes down to the perspective, the way you're seeing things, right? It's no longer seeing it from things from that outside angle. It's from saying, okay, I'm going to look in here because clearly out here is not working for me, right? This shit's not working for me. I can sit here and stay on this frequency all I want, but it's not working, right? So it's time to look in, right? Instead of looking out now. Start saying, okay, what can I do for me? What can I do for my heart? What can I do for my mind? How can I make my mind? How can I open my mind? How can I expand as an individual, right? The most sexiest thing on an individual is confidence, is knowledge, is wisdom, is power, right? And I'm not talking about the dollar bill power, because if you have that wealth on the inside, that's where I say the things around you will happen too, right? Because when it's like, you know, I mean, just think about it. Think about those people that sit there and say, you know what, I'm going to be rich one day. And every day they wake up, I'm going to be rich. Before you know it, they're thinking of things that they could do because they want to be rich so bad, because they're thinking about it. It's that positive mindset. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's hustle, let's hustle. Before you know it, they're millionaires, they're billionaires because they couldn't stop thinking about it, right? It's the manifestation. Now, is that what you really want? Who knows? You guys all have your different wish fulfillment, especially when it comes to situations in love. So everybody's situation is going to be different, but it's just understanding that everything takes time to heal. You cannot rush something just because you miss it, okay? You cannot allow your emotions to control everything, okay? And so that's what I'm really feeling here. You got to get out of this frequency, okay? So this message was supposed to come through for someone. I hope it resonated for you. I hope it helps you in some way, shape, or form. Let's go ahead and pull overall. Let's see if we can get an overall energy, like an overall ending energy. And if I need to clarify, I will, just because this is the Halloween deck and we are getting close to Halloween. I waited for August 1st, okay, you guys? I love Halloween, clearly, you can tell. I celebrate Halloween all year long, okay? I also celebrate basically Christmas all year long in a weird way because I keep my Christmas tree up and I decorate it with every holiday, okay? It's just the way it is. It is what it is, all right? Anyways, it's the Halloween deck, okay? So it's a little early, but I waited till August 1st, okay? Let's see if we can pull up some, I guess, final energy, all right? Maybe something you just kind of walk away with here, maybe something that you can gain and learn from this situation, regardless if it comes back around or not, is irrelevant, okay? Doesn't matter if this person comes back or not, or this situation comes back or not. It's important to focus on you. The path to self is very, very important, you guys. I don't know if you understand how important that is, okay? Because nobody will love you if you don't love yourself, okay? It is what it is. Spirit, let's get one message, please, or a few, whatever you show me. These cards are very slippery too. Okay, 2. We have the Skull of Light, and we have Ancestors. Ooh, I just got chills. Ancestors, one of my favorite cards, you guys. I'm truly thankful for my ancestors, my spirit guides, and my guardian angels, always, every day, including my one and only creator. But this is the card of Ancestors, okay? I love this energy, I really do, because it's the love and legacy of the DNA, right? It's a part of the ancestral cursage, right? The old, breaking the old chains and bringing in new. But this energy is just spirit saying, look, your ancestors are with you. I truly feel like this energy here on both sides. I feel like a twin flame. Yeah, and let's not even say twin flame. Let's not even call it that, okay? Because it might not be. It may just be a soulmate connection, or it may just be that love for yourself, the union within. But it's just an energy of really feeling like you have been led certain ways your whole life without you knowing it. And I feel like, Spirit's saying, look, take a dive, right? Take a dive, learn who you are, learn where you come from, learn your roots. Don't judge anybody else for different roots, but just, learn where you come from. I think you'd be amazed to find out where you come from. Shoot, like me, I took my DNA, when I did my DNA testing, let me tell you something. I had over 14 different nationalities in me, and I had no freaking clue. I thought I was just Irish and Hispanic and Mexican. I had no idea I had all these other nationalities in me, okay? And I mean, it gets down into like 1%, 2%, 0.4% of things. Like, it's really interesting. And I do advise, not advise, but I do suggest all of you guys at least try. I know some people don't trust it, but if not, it's just hard, because when it gets into this ancestors, it's really hard to find out everything on our ancestors, because unfortunately we're all, especially if you're here in America, we're all immigrants. I don't care what you want to say. We're all immigrants, right? Our country was built off of immigrants, right? We all come from other countries. That's just how it is. This is that energy, though, of a lot of us not fully knowing this, because we are immigrants. There's not a whole lot of documentation. It's very hard to find documentation. So I do feel like a lot of us are kind of lost when it comes to our ancestry. And I feel like that's why this card is coming through. Spirit saying, hey, look, it's time for us to find out, where our roots are at, because I do feel like a lot of our roots, we've kind of been misguided with influence around us instead of truly understanding where we come from, right? This is why our ancestors are around us. This is why our ancestors guide us, because we need them, right? We didn't live back then, they did, okay? That's this energy. And then the other card you got was Skull of Light, Illumination, okay? Really lighting yourself, really illuminating here, changing the frequency. It's exactly what this is. Change that frequency. It's happening, right? Things are going to happen, all right? So with that being said, you guys, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully this helped out in some way, shape, or form. I will see you guys in a couple of days. I'll see you guys Monday. We'll kick off with the you versus me readings for all of your zodiac signs. Plus, we'll be doing a couple of singles readings, or at least a singles reading, a complicated relationship reading, and then we will get into a prosperity reading, a creation reading, okay? All right, you guys. Well, I will see y'all later. You guys have a good rest of the weekend. I love you guys. Let me go over the comments before I end this, you guys, just to make sure I didn't miss anything, okay? Let's see. I'm good, Katie, by the way. I'm good, Gladys. I don't know if you guys are still on or not. Tulip, if you're still on, hopefully you got my message about just sending me an email for my price list for personal questions. I already said, hey, hi, Amy. I said hi to Roots of Wellness. Natalie, same thing. If you're still on, I apologize, my love, but just send me an email and I send you over my price list. A lack of closure. Good, Amy. Super, super happy. Good job, Amy. It's hard. I'll tell you, man, and I still battle it. But let me tell you, it's so much easier. You know, I'm not where I used to be, that's for sure. I'm in such a better place than where I was 5 years ago or 10 years ago. And it's always looking back and saying, man, I've come so far. It really is. Especially when, you know, you can be so depressed and allow others to really affect you, especially if you're an empath or just, you know, not really fully understanding some things. And again, trying to seek those answers all outside all the time kind of just fucks it up even more, honestly, you know? And let's see. Lack of closure is always the hardest, but let me tell you, you don't need closure from them. You can give closure to yourself. You really can. You can shut that door anytime. You're allowing the door to stay open. Miss Mahima, I'm sorry if you're still on. Personal readings, just send me an email again, you guys. Not defeated anymore. He was talking to someone else instead of talking with me to fix things. Yeah. Well, and I mean, you've got to walk away. You've got to shut that door. You can't allow people to walk all over you. That's most, you know, that's the most first thing first is you come first, always. Numbskull again. Numbskull Flufferhead. That's crazy. I like that name. Numbskull Flufferhead. Okay. Sorry, no personal messages. How does one ever know what feeling is their intuition? I heard it so many times and I never understood. That's going to be one of your biggest battles. I will tell you that because, I mean, even me practicing every day, you know, there's still your ego and you know, the logical side of you, the practical side of you, right? It's going to always be a battle, but the more you trust your intuition, the more it's like, you know, if you're getting this feeling that's just like holding you back from doing something and you can't explain why, but something's just, you know, telling you, you know, or you're getting like a bad vibe off of somebody and you can't really explain why, you don't like somebody, but you're just picking up on that energy and you can't explain why. Usually that's your intuition trying to tell you, listen to the energy. It's about energy, right? So if you're feeling a toxic energy, there's a reason you're feeling that toxic energy. So usually start there. If you can start with energy, you should be able to trust your intuition. The main thing is just not trusting what you see all the time. I think that's the hardest part for us as humans is we have to see. We have to see things for ourselves. Like there can never just be that feeling. You know, some people have the feeling that someone's cheating. They get this feeling within them and they feel this person's cheating on them and they never get the proof. But, you know, maybe 10 years down the road, they get the proof and it's like, I knew it. But for 10 years, you allowed that cheating to go on because you didn't trust your intuition, right? You trusted the things that you could see and you couldn't find proof. So you continued to stay in a relationship when you knew it was uneasy. Or like in some situations where you're not happy, but you're staying in a karmic situation because you're not happy, but because you're afraid of the future. Same thing. Your intuition's telling you you're not happy, right? Your intuition's telling you there's something wrong. But it's, again, we get consumed in the things we can see and feel. So hopefully that helps you. Again, it's something that'll kind of get easier with the more you trust your intuition. And sometimes people don't ever, they always have a hard time with it because they're in their head that much. Harley, yeah, stop it. Hello, Josie. I don't know if you're still on. Sorry, you guys. I know I'm still going through messages. If you want a personal reading, I charge for my personal readings, Josie. I don't do like how most of you guys do on Facebook. I know you guys are over there on Facebook. I'm a YouTuber. I just live stream on Facebook too, so that I can give to the Facebook world as well because these collective readings are amazing free reads. They really are. If you feel like something resonates and you want to make sure that it's your story, that's what the personal readings are for. But usually you could find some form of messages, some form of healing, some form of expansion with any of my free general readings, okay? Let's see, Princess, new viewer, may I have a reading? Same thing, Princess. I know you guys probably heard me say that a few times. Same thing, Corey. Apologize, you guys. Again, you guys, I do things a little bit differently here on my channel. But definitely hop on over to YouTube, subscribe to my channel. You get entered to win any of my giveaways. My 1,000 subscriber giveaway is a 2-hour reading. It's a free 2-hour reading. All you have to do is be subscribed. I randomly choose the winners. I choose one lucky winner every giveaway. And of course, if you win, that's a 2-hour reading. You get 6 questions, and it's, you can do whatever you want: shadow reading, love reading, soulmate reading, twin flame reading, whatever you want. You just get 2 hours. I go by hours. I charge by hour, you guys. But just send me an email and I'll send you over a price list. And then again, definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel, you guys. You'll definitely get you'll definitely enter to win my giveaways. I think that's it. Same thing, Brittany. Sorry, you guys, hopping on late with these comments. Hey, Sandra, over on Facebook. All right, you guys, I think I went over all the comments. Again, you guys, you should be able to find messages within my playlist. Check them out, you guys. In the very beginning, I didn't show my face because I had fears. But, hey, it is what it is. I am who I am. You either love me or you don't. You either vibe with me or you don't. No hard feelings if you don't. I totally get it. Birds of a feather flock together. It is what it is. So, again, I love you guys. Hopefully this helped whoever it was supposed to help. I am going to be taking off tonight to Freeport. It's my dad's birthday. I won't be back till Sunday night, tomorrow night, you guys. So I will see you guys Monday, unless I feel drawn to give you guys more messages Sunday night. It just depends on my energy and where I'm at. All right, you guys. So don't forget, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you guys are following me on Instagram. Don't forget to check your birth chart. I think that's it. Oh, yeah. Go subscribe to Awoke Cosmos on YouTube. I haven't uploaded any content yet, but like I said, when I start showing you guys the videos of my products, I'm going to be putting them on there, and then I'll share them to Instagram. So if you want the sneak peek, like the first launching pictures and all that, definitely follow me on Awoke Cosmos here on YouTube. I have provided that in the description box. For those of you guys on Facebook, it's up above, okay? I think that's everything. I love you. Stay blessed.